Hello, welcome to GottaBeReel movie reviews with Thommi
Hey.
and Jules. Right now, we're coming to you from Connect to Your City Studios.
Yes.
That's what's so different here.
Yes.
It's cool.
All professional and extra beautiful.
Extra lights.
You're going to enjoy this one. So today we are doing Nope.
Nope.
Which was a yes. Give it to him, Jules. Let's talk about Nope, Jordan Peele.
All right.
Waiting for this one for a while. Okay?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Nope is rated R.
Okay.
And it's written and directed by Jordan Peele, as she just said.
Whole
And it
shebang.
stars Daniel Kaluuya as O.J. Haywood.
You know what? Jordan Peele likes him.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like with Quentin
does.
Tarantino or Rob Zombie, like somebody, you start seeing a bunch of movies with them in it. I need to holler at Jordan Peele.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Keke Palmer, you talking about
Yes.
He specifically wrote this for her, with her in mind.
And she was so spunky in here.
Yeah.
The character was great. Okay.
She plays Emerald Haywood, which is Daniel's sister, or OJ's sister.
Yeah,
in the
OJ.
movie. Brandon Perea plays Angel Torres. If you watch the Netflix show The OA, you'd recognize him from there. That's his only other credit. So he did really good.
He did.
Yeah. Stephen Yeun from The Walking Dead.
We know
You
Glenn.
never could forget Glenn.
Glenn. I don't know if I can talk about that too much more, but Glenn.
I know.
That's one of the fictional deaths that I just can't get over.
He plays Juke, Ricky Juke Clark.
Keith
Keith David. I always like him.
Yes.
He has a short, small role, but I mean, we cannot do this review without mentioning Keith David.
And his voice. He did a show called on the Oprah Network. Greenleaf. Yes,
Greenleaf.
very good in Greenleaf. And he was also in one of the what's the where the dolls come out of the picture and all that good stuff. I think he was in part 2 of the one I'm talking about. Tales from the Hood.
Oh.
Yes, he was in one of the Tales from the Hood. Yes, it is. But his voice is so recognizable, just like yeah. Okay.
Okay, and Michael Wincott as Antler's host. He's the older camera guy.
Older guy who's very mysterious and like knows some stuff that he's trying to tell y'all not to do, but don't do. But hey,
older dude.
There's some stuff going on in here, and I know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what's going on in Nope?
All right, so this is the summary from Universal Pictures. It's straight from Universal. All right. After random objects falling from the sky result in the death of their father, ranch-owning siblings OJ and Emerald Haywood attempt to capture video evidence of an unidentified flying object with the help of tech salesman Angel Torres and documentarian Antler's host.
Okay.
Short and sweet.
So
let's get into it.
So if you ever notice, if you ever go to the movies or watch a movie with a black person who is not very fond of horror, things like that, like I watch horror a lot, so I'll have people, they'll be in my house, I'm about to put this on, they'll be like, nope, I'm not watching that. So when I see that this movie was called Nope, I felt exactly what he was talking about. So I'm like, there's going to be some stuff in here that people are going to be like, nope. Turn it back around. Nope, because we don't do this. We do not do this.
There was a couple times I said nope, and that's why he named it Nope. Because Daniel was saying in the interview, he was like, what's the name of the movie? And Jordan told him nope, and he's like, oh, okay.
Like, you ain't going to tell me?
He started reading the script, and he's like, nope.
Ain't going to tell me. And in this movie, first of all, Keke Palmer's character was the best. Energy through the whole movie like that.
She and her brother were like opposites.
Contrast, a very deep contrast. Yes,
so.
he was I think he was still holding on to his father's death, and it was hard for him.
He's very serious and about the work, and she's very outgoing.
Yeah, she's an outgoing, boy, get up, what you talking about? This and that. And they both kind of make stuff happen together, just in different ways, but they have each other's back.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about this film is seeing the previews, first of all, the first few, I'm like, I'm not really sure what this is about, but God darn it, I want to see it. First of all, I like Jordan Peele. Him and M. Night Shyamalan have this thing about giving you this mysterious psychological stuff in their movies, and you never really know what's going to happen, and that's what I love. I love to watch a movie where I don't, like, what is that? I don't know. What? Ooh. That's why I love Jordan Peele, because he's brought this freshness to kind of an alien movie, and it's so fresh. You're just like, you're used to just aliens dropping and killing people and sucking them up. This just brings a little bit of mystery into it when he introduces it. So that's what I like the most about Nope. And of course, you see the reviews. Either people hated it or they loved it.
Wait a second. You just told them it's an alien. Nobody knows that it's an alien.
Yeah, in one of the previews, yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, in one of the previews you do, and then of course you got the people who
Well,
are.
you know it's a UFO.
Well, we'll have to let the people decide that. What do you think it is? Because even though I've seen the movie, I'm still not positive on why they were there, what's going on. Is there going to be a part 2? I don't know, but it was fresh. That's the whole thing about it. It was the freshness of it.
I feel like you kind of gave away a spoiler, though, to these people.
Oh, gosh. They've already seen this. I guarantee you, they probably already seen this. But I got that from the previews, though.
Okay, when we get cussed out in these comments.
You guys love us. We love you. You're not going to cuss us out.
You specifically named this one because I didn't say nothing, okay?
They're not going to cuss us out. We love y'all. Y'all love us. We appreciate it, right?
The Elvis people.
We're not even going to go there with that one. We're not going to go there with that one. So Jordan Peele, he wanted this movie to be pretty much about a spectacle.
Yeah.
Why was that? So this was during a time when the pandemic was going on. He was concerned about cinema. So he specifically wanted to create a spectacle. Because like I said, when I seen the previews, it wasn't a matter of if I'm going to see it. I need to know what that is about. I need to see this now. So when I'm sitting in the theater, it is really, really quiet because it was pretty intense in there, right?
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, it starts leading you up to stuff, especially with the death of his father. You're like, what?
It's a lot going
happened?
on in the beginning of the movie, and you're like, what is it? What's happening?
Yeah.
Why is this happening? You have to figure it out, as the movie goes. He doesn't just give you anything. You have to kind of figure it out. But it is all about spectacle. It's all about how far people will go to get a shot, to see something, to,
try to make it to the top.
Yeah.
Let's see, is this going to get on Oprah? We need to get on Oprah. Let's get the content we need, you know?
Yeah.
Like us. You know what I mean? And I also enjoyed the fact that these were black ranchers, who own their own ranch, and they're getting hired here and there to do stuff. And it's interesting to see black ranchers and black cowboys.
Hollywood ranchers.
Very fresh. And they actually put something in the movie about one of the first black cowboys that was actually in movie.
Yes.
So I like that aspect of it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because there's not a whole lot of black cowboys that we know about, or a whole lot of films about, black westerns. I know Netflix had one up a little while ago. But I also enjoyed that aspect of it as well.
Yeah. My son saw it. He's still like, I don't feel like that first scene should have been in there, and it needs more context in the movie. Like, I had to go to IMDb to kind of, because I was like, well, I'm not sure either.
I think
even after I heard Jordan say it's about spectacle, I was like, I don't get it. But when I went to IMDb, I was like, okay, now that makes sense to me. But my son is still not accepting it.
I'm not going to read anything because most of the time we like to have our own opinions. You know what I mean? Like we always tell people, watch something for yourself and go from there.
No, I watched it and I'm like, well, why was that scene in there again? Like,
do you think it's going to be part 2?
Nah,
I'm not going to say the way to end it.
I don't think he really does part 2, so I'm going to say no.
Yeah, thus far he doesn't. He just comes out with something else fresh and bizarre.
Say no.
So end credits.
There's
Extra
a scene
things.
at the very end of the credits, and I'm going to tell you what it is this time because it's not like a thing for the next movie or something. It's an old-fashioned sign that invites you to a new ride at Universal called Jupiter's Claim, and it's based on the movie Nope. And that actually was open before the movie came out. That's how much Universal believed in this movie.
I want to go.
Yeah. So they made a whole set for Jupiter's Claim.
I want to
at Universal
go.
Studios.
I need to be there. I love Universal Studios anyways, but now I really want to go and see what Nope what it's about.
Here's some notes on this.
Okay, so fun facts. Okay.
Yeah, no spoilers here.
Okay.
Jordan Peele cites the King Kong and Jurassic Park monster films, the sci-fi film Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which came out in 1977, and Signs from 2002, and the fantasy The Wizard of Oz, 1939, as an influence on the film. He considers these films as examples of addiction to spectacle, a major theme of the film.
I could see Close Encounters mixed with Signs. I think that's the perfect description for this movie.
Yeah. He made Brandon Pereira watch all those movies too beforehand. They started filming. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
It's got that feel.
Yeah, and despite being prominently featured in the film, which this caught my eye.
I was so excited.
Fry's Electronics.
When I see it, I was like, yes.
Yeah, they're closed.
Arizona, we had Fry's Electronics. I used to love that store.
You know what we had before Fry's Electronics over in Tempe? It used to be, like Universal. electronics or something like that.
Something in that nature.
And it was huge. Oh my gosh, it was so exciting when they opened it. It was the first of its kind.
Bigger than Fry's Electronics. That place was, monstrously
it's the same
huge.
building.
Was it?
Yes. They had, what did they have, like McDonald's and stuff in there? But
oh, wow.
They were all on the news, and I went in and I signed up. I got a little card and everything. They had like a washer and dryer in one. Like, you don't have to take your clothes out after it finishes washing.
Wow.
They had robots. It was super cool. And then all of a sudden they closed, and then it was Fry's Electronics, and they got regular electronics stuff.
Yeah, and the Fry's Electronics kind of ended after the pandemic. They didn't bounce back. We saw Fry's grocery stores, but when I seen the Fry's Electronics, I was
totally
like,
different. That's Kroger, and then that's Fry's Electronics.
Yeah, I know, but
it's
people
confusing.
when they say Fry's, that's what they think. I have to tell them Fry's Electronics is separate from Fry's, the grocery store. But I love walking in Fry's Electronics because, for one thing, it was like super reasonable in there, and it was so huge in there. You just walked around.
Had records.
Oh my gosh, everything. Think of anything. They had
even before
video
they came
games
back, because now it's like the thing. Even before that, Fry's Electronics still had it. Yeah.
The arcade video game style. You can get pretty much everything in there. I used to love going in there. It was really pretty. Like even the outside.
You would have loved that Universal.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was excited because I was like, Arizona.
Dope.
I think they might have had one in California at some point, maybe, but I know we had them here, and I missed that store. But yeah, I was excited when I seen that. So okay.
Yeah. Jordan Peele said he wrote the script at a time. Oh, you already said that.
Yeah. When we were worried about the future of cinema.
Specifically chose the cowboy film Buck and the Preacher from 1972 to feature prominently in the film. It was the first film that I know of that had black cowboys represented in it. The myth that cowboys were just white guys running around and not just is not true. But we don't know that because of Hollywood and the romanticized view of a very brutalized era. The film shares a similar spirit. That is directly from Jordan Peele, so don't say that's a quote. That's a quote. So talking about white guys running around.
I felt him.
Please don't jump on me. That's a quote from Jordan Peele.
But no, I feel what he's saying in that part. That's why I'm glad he actually featured the first black cowboy. You actually seen it on the screen.
Yeah.
It's paying homage, It's a good way to pay homage.
That's my minor was filming video studies, and I saw that. Then, I learned about that. The quote seen at the beginning of the film is from the book of Nahum in the Bible's Old Testament. In it, the prophet Nahum, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Tells the story of the city of Nineveh.
Don't look at me, because
I know I'm saying that wrong. And I go to church every Sunday, but we don't really talk about this.
Let's just say Nineveh for right now.
Thank you. And how it was marked for destruction by God in 40 days because of the wickedness of his people.
Sounds
God
like
promises
Sodom and Gomorrah
to
almost.
make spectacles of them, just as they made spectacles of their own sin, until Jonah convinces them to repent. I cannot talk today. The movie, as described by cast and crew, draws many parallels from this verse and story, especially in the way it handles its own themes of spectacle. The lengths the people will go, hoping to take advantage of it, and the consequences thereof. Even the curiosity of real-life moviegoers and their inability to turn away from the screen are all being cited as prime examples of how these themes are revealed throughout the film to frightening effect.
It's almost like a train wreck. You want to turn your eyes away, but you want to look.
Yes, and this last paragraph I just read will give you a little insight to the first scene that I'm not going to tell you what it is. But once you see it, you'll about spectacle.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, why are we seeing this?
I knew everything had a reason in there because, like I said, when it comes to Jordan Peele and M. Night Shyamalan, it has a reason. You just may not know yet. You might not know to the end of the film.
Nah, no.
But that's why I like their movies. So as far as clappers with this one, I'm going with a strong 4 because there was a freshness to this. And it has to be Jordan Peele to bring it to you like this. I mean, if you've seen his other movies, you already know Get Out, and it's something fresh about it, and it's hard to describe because it's not just going to throw the whole plot at you. It's going to take you a minute to think about some things, and I like this. So I'm going with the strong 4 clappers. What about you, Jules?
Okay, I'm going to give it 3 because personally, I kind of like some of my stuff a little bit more straightforward, number 1. Number 2, I love Daniel Kaluuya, but his character was just slow sometimes. Like stuff's falling out the sky. Why it take you so long to turn around?
I don't think
to see what's going on. Like
but
he
remember,
stopped and he was like,
there was a reason for him not looking. Though I'm not going to say it, but don't forget there was a reason for him not looking.
No, he needed to look. I'd have looked.
But we'll let you. We're going to leave that one to you because we cannot tell you.
Something that's happening around you. Don't you excuse me, look around. Don't you see if you need to run? Don't you see like you're hearing things that sound like gunshots because stuff is falling.
But he did say nope. At one point, he was like nope.
He said
he
nope,
did it,
but
he started
leaving to say nope and be a little quicker. You know, I don't know.
He's a different person at this. Yeah.
Or if you saw it, please.
I understood his character. At this point in his life, they've lost their father. They had the successful,
before he lost
horses.
Him, he was slow, and they didn't say that like he was slow mentally or anything.
No, he was not slow mentally in the film. He's not slow in the film. I think you're just referring to his reactions when stuff started happening.
His reactions are slow.
And I don't think, like right now, if we walk outside and some of this stuff starts happening, the first thing we're going to look at each other was like, this can't, come on.
If I open that door and I hear pew, I'm ducking and I'm getting my butt back inside. I'm going to kind of
be like, wait a minute.
I'm not going to be all.
Did you hear that? Did you just hear? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see if we heard that.
I'm going to get my butt back inside and then be like, hey, did you hear that? While you're still outside
I'm a little more
looking
curious.
around trying to figure it out and not get shot in the head.
I'm a little more curious, but when stuff happens, you think this can't be really happening. I mean, I've had stuff in my life like, okay, this cannot be real, seriously. But you'll see how his character develops in the movie, and there are reasons why sometimes he does not look. But we're not going to tell you that. As a matter of fact, once you've seen the movie, come chat with us. Tell us what you thought about it.
Please do.
What did you interpret from it? Because that's what we want to know. But I enjoyed the film. I highly recommend. First of all, see it in the theaters.
Yeah.
If you could see it in IMAX or Dolby, totally worth it.
Matinee
Totally worth it. Don't wait for it to come out on Redbox. It's something I think you should see.
You do need to see it on a big screen.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Did I say how many clappers I gave it?
Yeah, you gave it 3. And I'm giving it a nice strong 4 because I love me some Jordan Peele. I love the acting in here was fantastic. I'm just telling you, Kiki
I support
Palmer.
Jordan Peele. I gave it 3. I will see every movie he puts out.
Yeah, I will too. And Kiki Palmer just really did it for me in here. And it's I really liked her in this movie. Yeah. And she's been acting since she was a little girl. Tiny little
You know what? They were trying to compare her to Zendaya. She had to shut that down.
And there was no reason for it. There was no reason for it.
I was looking at the article on Yahoo, and this lady was like, well, at least I know who Zendaya is. Well, look, I'm sorry that you don't know who Keke Palmer is. Okay. I don't know, what your circumstances.
And the Bee and
she was in plenty of movies as a child. She was the first and the youngest. She was like the youngest, not the first, but the youngest black female, actually the youngest TV host. She had her own TV show.
And I didn't even know that until I read that. But
yeah, she had her own her
career is stellar. I mean, period. Her career is stellar. I've seen her do a movie.
She's done all kinds of stuff, and she's still doing all kinds of stuff. She is working with Meta, who has Facebook and Instagram and stuff, because she started putting out content online, and it just skyrocketed.
And I've seen her do a film where she was a girl pimp. And I'm like, I saw that. Get it, girl. You just so multifaceted all over the place. But
she's very multi-talented.
Yes, we recommend go ahead and see Nope. See it in the theaters. I think you're going to enjoy it. But like you said, come chit chat with us. Let us know.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Nope. Don't forget, we are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We are on Cash App.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we'll see.
This video is also brought to you by FearCon. We're working with FearCon now, y'all.
FearCon. Pull them up. FearCon's going to have their own channel.
Yes.
Where you can view different content.
You'll be viewing this on FearCon.
Yes. And also all kinds of different horror. We're going to get into some deep classic horrors, which is my thing, especially the 80s horror.
Yes.
Jules is going to have to watch some of my creepy stuff. And it's okay because then I'm going to have to watch some more of her
I have
animated
watched
movies.
more creepier stuff that she's been able to watch.
How dare you say that?
Oh, wait.
Okay, you know what? I ain't even got no earrings on to take out.
What was that show? What was that movie? With the cannibals, the people eating each other. You're like,
okay, that was a queasy thing. That's not really horror. Okay. That is just queasy. You're talking about Cannibal Holocaust.
I didn't really think Nope was too much of a horror. I thought it was more.
It's more of a psychological. Well, it's a psychological horror, and it's the fine line when they do certain movies like that. Jordan Peele's movies are kind of like more psychological horror as opposed to straight horror. So like I said, that he's got that psychological effect, just like M. Night Shyamalan does a lot. But anyway, tune into FearCon. We're going to have a whole lot of horror content coming at you. We're still going to do our films. As a matter of fact, don't forget, we take requests. We don't care if it's new. We don't care if it's classic. It could be an animated feature. Let us know. We'll film it. We'll shout you out on the show. All right? All right. Well, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.